And welcome into Showdown Sunday as we have the last of our week one matchups to get through this evening in this first very competitive week of MLB season number 6. I am Curtis. Alongside me is Inanimate J, not actually having his cats maim him during this intro, which is a feat about in and of itself, but we are just about set and ready for Ducks and Hawks Sky Division taking center focus as we get started in week one.
Yep, Season 4 and Season 5 champion Mateo will take the pitch for the Ducks today alongside Bumney, could have been found coaching last season. Ninja, formerly of the Flames, I believe was a Season 5 finalist, lost to Mateo in the Grand Finals last season. He'll be captaining the Hawks Champ League team. He will be teamed up with Ellendale tonight as these two teams renew rivalries for yet another season.
It should be fun, no doubt about that. Got this one and two others to bring you this evening as teams cap off their week one efforts and looking to make adjustments going into week two or looking to continue on success, as we've seen a little bit of both ends of the spectrum. As we have the Manfield Snowy in front of us. Wheel Track's about to hit the turf as we are just about set for some Rocket League action on a Sunday evening. Minor league doubles on your screen. It's the finale for week one. On this Showdown Sunday, it is Ducks and Hawks, and it's underway as we speak. Bumney going to boost off of the sidewall, trying to make contact and keep it in. Ducks working it into the offensive zone, but not for very long. Bumney again having to take control, flips into it. He's got a little bit of time here. Good challenge from Ellendale. It's going to go off the sidewall and lateral, but another long clear as the Ducks will move into offensive positioning. Chance in front, trying to find the angle. Really good takeaway. That's going to go back to the halfway line. Deferring to Ellendale. Ellendale with the dribble. He's going to try a little bit of a flick. It goes off the right post. They cannot put it in still. And eventually the Ducks will pinch it around the corner. Still scoreless. We played about 45 seconds. Good start for both teams. Kind of a feeling out process, as it were. Nobody really looking to take a lot of risks yet.
A little bit surprised to see Mateo dropping back onto the goal line on defense very, very early. Gave that space up to Ellendale to be able to dribble that. And again, to Ninja here. Came out in time to make the save on this one. But that's going to be something to watch for there. If he keeps giving up space like that, it's inviting players to shoot at him. And again, having to force himself into a big save.
And he's going to have to make another one here. That's going to get dropped, but it's going to just be wide of that right post. Not something we saw from Mateo in seasons past. So his attitude may have changed a little bit. Judging, and maybe just who he's facing too, if he has a little bit of insight on these players that may be provoking this. Back off the sidewall. Going far side with it, needing a clear and getting one is Ellendale. Another touch is going to send this one deep into Ducks territory. They'll try to set up. Bumney goes around that corner. Waiting patiently. It's going to creep around the halfway line. Opportunity into the offensive corner for the Ducks as they'll chase it down. It's Mateo. Mateo goes off the spoil. It's going to pop in front, but a really good takeaway as the Hawks again move in. Ninja trying to set something up for Ellendale, middle of the field, but it goes all the way back to him. 3 minutes left. Still a scoreless ball game. Teams being very, very careful not to make that crucial mistake.
And Mateo a little bit slow going up for that one there, and a really awkward touchdown puts his teammate in a bad spot there. They've expended a lot of boost, and they finally are able to get the ball clear. A little redirect there from Bumney to try and take a shot. Nothing really threatening about that one there. Really going to have to manage the boost a little bit better, especially on defense, because the Hawks very, very aggressive to the ball right now and very well positioned to deal with those clears if they're not strong.
The Ducks actually making some really aggressive offensive zone touches, but that's going to pop out back to the top of the box. It's off the crossbar, and eventually will creep across the goal line. It's Ellendale, and it's 1-0 Hawks.
Right there, Mateo not getting contact on that ball, takes a really awkward bounce out of that little seam in the corner there. The angles on the boards, not the smooth corners like you're used to elsewhere in maybe a Wasteland before the rework there. Falls out to Ellendale, finds the top corner, just dribbling over the line on the stroke of halftime. It's a 1-0 lead.
Yeah. One tick gone out of halftime as the Ducks try to tie this one up. This will creep across the goal mouth. Each team looking for an advantage. Looking for a good start. This will go back towards the Ducks net. That's a dangerous place to be. And Mateo able to creep back just in time to be able to get nose on ball and pinch it out. Now he's going to try to make something happen offensively. Not before Ninja gets there. Ninja keeping control. Now he'll boom it downfield. It'll be a catch for Bumney. Bumney up the side. He's going to try to keep with it. He's got 25 boosts, so he can't do a whole lot up there. And it'll get taken away from him and knocked back deep into the Hawks' end. We play a minute 50 to go. Ducks trying to make something happen. That little change-up shot by Mateo doesn't have enough legs, and it'll get knocked down again. as we play with 1:42 left. Pinch along the sidewall. Bumney in a tough position. It'll creep lateral across the halfway line. Here comes Ellendale. He will defer. Ducks take control. It's Mateo. Mateo has control again. That's a save by Ninja, but it sets up an empty net, and Bumney able to take advantage. We have one apiece with 1:22 to go.
Mateo, good control in the air here. Gets that touch, forces Ninja into a tough spot. Has to take that right off the roof of his car. Can't direct it anywhere. It just falls for Bumney. Able to put that shot in. Really nothing to that shot. When it's falling in front of the net like that, can't miss those, and he doesn't. It's 1-1.
Just under a minute and a half to go. Hawks trying to answer. This will be back to the halfway line, but it's taken control of. Ducks trying to set something up, but a really good clear by Ninja. He'll try to follow. Gets knocked behind him. Ducks have control, and there's nobody between them and the red net. But a really good demo defensively is going to possibly set the Hawks up for a clearing attempt, as this remains a 1-1 game for the time being.
Ooh, tough spot. Ninja had to go to the corner to get the boost. Really tough there. He gets bumped, able to tip that one away, but an offensive boost grab by Bumney is going to make it so the Hawks have to work really hard to get this ball out past Mateo there at the midfield press.
That's Mateo. He actually gets that taken away by Ninja. This will get careened off the sidewall in the Ducks' end. Take it around the boost orb. At the mid, and that's a mistake. Ellendale is responsible for that one. Bumney gets their credit, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Ducks.
Let me talk you through the comms right here. I got it. No, you take it. Oh, what are we going to do? And I get pool shot in. That is about the narrative that one goes to. It's a pool shot goal for Bumney, but that one is literally the Hawks not calling one another off, and that is not going to be how they wanted to end this game off if they can't get it back.
And we'll see if they can. Hawks have a chance here. That'll be a nice save and clear by Mateo. One fell swoop, and he gets it all the way back downfield. That challenge going to send it off the corner wall. Ninja has to come across the box and make a play off the sidewall. Here comes Ellendale. Ellendale off the sidewall. 8 seconds left. Needs to get something in the air towards the front of the net. That's a good way to do it, but it doesn't fool Mateo, and Mateo is able to clear that one away. That ricochet, near post, chance! Oh, what a save! And it goes away. The Ducks able to survive in the last second opportunity, and it is a 2-1 win for them in game one.
It was right there for the taking for the Hawks. Just couldn't find the direction to put that in past the sprawl of Mateo, picking up the savior medal at the end of it. And you look at the save count, 7 saves out of the Hawks. They actually saved more there. So they get 7 saves credited against 8 shots on goal, but they lose 2-1. Thanks, pool shot physics.
Yeah, math OP. Ducks 2-1 over the Hawks in game one. They will look to continue that. But it was a close contest. I mean, really, it was the first, say, minute and a half was all a feeling out process. They started to get looser. They started to be a little more aggressive with the ball. Both teams did. As Mateo even came up and started playing offense, and eventually it just turned into kind of a barrage of fire back and forth.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things that when no team is really getting pulled into very awkward spots and forced into decisions that are going to result in goals, you get these low-scoring games where it's just really just a matter of one single mistake that kind of breaks it down. And it was that kind of handoff between Ellendale and Ninja where nobody took the ball and they end up getting pool shot back towards their own net for the game winner.
And that's going to go side to side, wall to wall. Up is going to be Bumney. Going to try to get one going, but it'll be sent across the pitch. Mateo's up, as is Ninja. Takes the jump off the back wall, able to get there first. That's a lateral chance for Ellendale. Ellendale is going to put that one towards the net, but it goes off the right post and careens away, and the Ducks will have a chance to work offensively as Bumney takes control. 45 seconds into game number 2. The gloves are off. They are bare-knuckle fighting at this point, trying to keep possession of the ball for more than 5 seconds before the other takes it away. Turning opportunity. Pass into the middle, and Ellendale will miss on the pass attempt. Mateo with a clear. He's going to have air control as he has it along the sidewall. Ends up carrying it right to the Hawks, and that one nearly got into the Hawks net, but a demo offensively may set up the Ducks if they can turn in on this ball. Instead, it's Ninja firing a shot in Mateo with the save as we play a minute 20 in.
Both teams, again, feeling out each other. Very aggressive boost grabs. The one thing I'm noticing out of the Hawks right now, Ninja earlier in that sequence when Ellendale had the shot, kind of committed very early to the far post and almost double committed. The ball careens off the backboard, almost set up Bumney for a runaway, except he didn't have any boost to work with.
That'll be a chance going towards the Hawks net, and Mateo will take advantage. Ducks strike first in game 2.
Right as I say that, everybody commits to this ball. It's Mateo who recovers first out of the four-way in that, right around that side boost pad. Mateo getting the shot on net. Nobody home as everybody clustered up in that one section of the field. Wide open cage, 1-0.
And if you guys are just joining us, this is Showdown Sunday on the MLE Network. That's a shot, and it's going to be a save. Coming in to have to make a defensive clear is Mateo. You're seeing Ducks and Hawks right now. Got 2 other matchups for you this evening as we start our night in the Sky Division of Champions League. That's a shot towards the Hawks net, and Mateo gets a second of the game in 2 attempts.
Second pool shot of the match, too, here. Tips this one awkwardly. Actually manages to bump Ellendale into it and get the connection on that. Probably going in anyway, but the game says what the game says. It was a pool shot. I don't think it was necessary, but hey, more points for him.
Absolutely. 2 minutes in, 2-0 lead for the Ducks. Biggest lead either team has had so far in this series. This will pop off the corner wall. Going to go towards the goal line. Coming across to eventually make the save is Ellendale. Chance goes across the box. Ellendale will give chase in his corner. Flies underneath the ball to give the Ducks a chance to recover. Bumney slows it down, trying for a touch play towards the top, and that is going to get cleared aside. Hawks on the attack, taking control for at least a moment. Bumney gets knocked out of position. Ninja takes it. Ninja trying to force a challenge into the middle of the field, and that'll be Ellendale who has to turn in. Ends up playing it laterally. You don't want to continue to do that, but he lives to tell about it as it'll be sent aside. 2:14 left. That's going to be sent towards the Ducks net, but left of that post. Here comes Mateo. He's got Bumney to his left. Trying for a dribble play, gets sent aside, and Bumney realizes what's going on. He'll turn back and take it away from the goal line. 2 minutes, 120 seconds to go in game 2. 2-0 Ducks lead as Mateo makes a save on the goal line.
Right now, the Hawks not able to generate a ton of pressure on the Ducks net right now. I said right now twice. You can tell I'm a little bit under the weather at the moment. They just need to try and keep the ball together and not give away easy clears to the Ducks. If the lower they put that, the slower they put that, the easier it is to run straight out of your set position and net, boom that upfield, force the team that's on offense to transition very quickly back to try and defend.
That'll be an errant touch chance for Ninja, making it a 1-goal game with 1.5 minutes to go.
Right out of that corner, Mateo getting caught out. Doesn't make contact on that ball. Ellendale also missing. It's just 3 people flying right past it. Ninja finally keeping his cool. Drives that one straight towards the net and in. Cuts that lead down to 1.
90 seconds to go. Hawks trying to get one back here as they have a chance to tie this game up. It's been a nice, competitive, close series. Just what you want in week 1. This will travel around the corner. Ninja there first. He'll get a long clear. Chance going towards the Ducks net. Bumney sends it right back to Ellendale. Ellendale into the middle. He's got a lurking teammate, Ninja, but it's going to be sent downfield. Ellendale's got to hurry, and he will as he puts it up his own back wall, and at least it's traveling away from the net so they can try to regroup with 60 seconds left.
Problem is they don't have any boost. They need to get this a win away, and both players trying to flip into that clear isn't going to help them do that any. Bumney with control, looking to put this one away. It'll be Mateo who finally does that one. The culmination of running out of boost in your own end and not being able to force out a clear like that, the exact reason why that ball stays on the red half and why it's in the net at the end of that sequence.
That stresses so much the importance as well, not just in Champions League, but in Plat League as well, of where you hit the ball on your car. Because where you hit the ball can really help manipulate where it's going to go and how much velocity you get on it, as because of where the Hawks hit it, they weren't able to get any of it in any particular fashion, either one of those amounts.
I mean, how hard is it to hit the ball specifically on their car where you want it when you don't have any boost, let alone when you've actually got boost to work with there? Neither player for the Hawks had any boost on that sequence when they tried to clear, and that's a big reason why they weren't able to put it upfield where they wanted.
19 seconds to go. Ducks moving it out. They're going to try to put the dagger home with 15 on the clock. Coming in, it's going to pounce in front of that net. Chance for Mateo, and he puts it in the far side. That should be goal number 4 for him with 12 seconds left.
Yeah, Ninja trying to catch that, doesn't get great contact, goes up off his backboard, and then misses the clear off the backboard as well. Needed to make contact there. Mateo coming in, finishes it off. Pretty routine goal, to be honest. The Hawks just not getting defensive touches, and they're paying the price for it here on the scoreboard.
3-goal deficit, and that's likely how this one is going to end unless the Ducks want to try to add one more. This will be off the nose. Ninja trying to take control. They want to get one more just for goal differential, but it's not going to work. And the Ducks able to take game number 2. They have a 2-1 lead in this series.
It's a good performance by the Ducks. Yeah, 2-0, Curtis. 2-0.
Yeah.
Cast your masses hard.
Yeah.
But it's a very solid performance by the Ducks. They really just capitalized on Hawks' mistakes. It looked kind of like the Ducks of last season on their march to a second title in a row. Just wait for mistakes to happen, punish them as effectively as possible, and not give up a lot back the other way.
Fair enough. Hawks have some work to do. No doubt about that. They go up against the Ducks squad who's firing on all cylinders right now. Don't think there's any doubt about that. Bumney and Mateo working very, very well side by side. Good communication on both sides equals a pretty relaxed play style that they're giving these Hawks. Hawks are not able to adjust to it as we play inside of game number 3. Mateo sends it crossways. Sent in as Ninja's going to try to angle this towards the net. It'll go off the post. Still an opportunity for Ellendale, who's going to try to put this far side, but Bumney reads it well, and that is a save. Scoreless game. He's going to try a mind game a little bit there as Ninja was there, but it wasn't able to get that one away. Ellendale gets a sent away from him. Ninja off the nose. That's going to be a follow. He's going to try to keep this himself. He was looking for a savage dunk, but Superman cape and all could not make that happen. 40 seconds in. Ducks trying to get the first strike. It'll pop back out to the top of the box. Has the angle, but not enough velocity as Ellendale gets the clear. Send to the offensive corner. Ellendale off the post. Rebound right out in front, and Ninja missed it. You cannot miss those. I believe you have a training pack devoted to just those, and that did not work out for the Hawks as they let an opportunity go by.
Speaking of the training pack, it's been a long time since I've played that one myself, but those are right in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss those at any opportunity, any point in your Rocket League career. Those have to be 100% goal scoring rates, because if you can't score those, how are you possibly expected to score the harder ones?
Minute 20 into game 3. Hawks playing with a dangerous ball in front of their own net, and Mateo makes them pay. It's a 1-0 lead.
If you're going to go up the backboard with this ball, you have to make contact. Ninja trying to dribble it there. Gets no power on that clear. Straight down in front for Mateo, who's going to pick that off all day. And it's a 1-0 lead for the Ducks here. All the momentum in their favor right now.
Minute 24 into game number 3. 2-0 lead in the series for the Ducks as they'll get a clear into the Hawks end. Ninja with the catch, but also the release. And he didn't want to do that. Shot at the post. Rebound needing a clear is Ellendale, and he will get one as this will travel up the corner and off of the side. Getting the flip towards the middle. Bumney will defer. Mateo, shot off the backboard. He's going to knock Ellendale out of the way, hopefully for him, but Ellendale with a good job of avoiding it. Trying for a one-on-one play. The other side is Ellendale. Ducks with the clear one more time. They're being very, very deliberate with their plays in front of the Ducks net. Ducks able to react to them well and get them cleared away before any danger comes.
Well, the problem with the Hawks play right now, very, very predictable in front of the Ducks net. Ellendale's actually going to have an open cage here to play with. Not really sure what happened on the way back. I think Bumney might have missed boost.
He might have posted it.
He did. No. He missed it in the corner. He missed the boost in the corner. Had nothing to work with. Ellendale so open in front of that net as Ninja gets the ball upfield. You have to make sure you hit those boost pads. Seen both Ellendale and now Bumney miss a couple of those big ones in the corners. Set up goals the other way.
Really got to know where you're at on the pitch and where you're going to be traveling with the velocity you're going. 1-1 game. Ducks need a clear. Trying to get this out of their own end. Hawks able to tie it up just a few seconds ago. That's going to shave the ceiling and come straight down on the halfway line. Ellendale trying to recover contact. He's going to bounce in front. Far side. Chance in the pinch off the post. It's Mateo, and it's a 2-1 lead. Ducks on top again.
Great mechanical work by Bumney here, rotating his car around to get that one seamed right between the two Hawks defenders. Mateo with a couple of touches off the post. First one looked like it wasn't going to go in. Enough hitbox there to keep that ball directed goalward, and it scrapes in. Takes that lead back there for the blue and yellow.
Pass across from Bumney. Don't underrate that pass. It was a very, very good one far side. Mateo just able to get there. 2:15 left. That's a nice save from Mateo as he keeps it out. Back comes Ninja. That ends up being a pinch play off the post. Now the Ducks can actually take control and possession for a moment until Ellendale says no. Ducks working along the sidewall. Up is Mateo. He's going to get a good long piece of contact down the field. Hawks can work it 2v1. That ends up being a pass, but ends up missing it as Ninja on the back end of that pass. And that is another opportunity gone south for the Hawks as they miss another wide open net.
Cut inside just a little bit early. I know what he was wanting to do, trying to cut that one with the left side of his car, but as he did so, he pulled himself out of the line that he had to try and make contact with the ball. Ends up just going right past it, and they scrape by.
Oh.
He makes up for it here as it falls out to him. He puts it in for the tiebreak, or the tying goal.
This is a physical play as well. This is actually Ellendale getting bumped into Mateo by Mateo's teammate. So that's a unfortunate piece of defensive work for the Ducks. They end up conceding the second goal. It's a 2-2 game with 1:29 left.
A really good awareness by Ellendale to keep himself moving forward, be able to push himself into the last defender there and open up that lane for his teammate to shoot into.
This is Bumney. Bumney over the top, or over the halfway line, trying to get it over the top of the defender. It's Mateo off the nose. Keeping it into the offensive end. Here comes Ellendale. Ellendale's going to send this towards the Ducks net. Really accurate, but a nice save. Getting up and above is going to be Bumney. Mateo's stuck on the goal line. He's going to have to make a touch here. It goes above, but not away from the frame of net. Chance into the opposite corner is Ellendale. It's a 3-2 lead.
And Mateo, very passive right there, does all he can to tip that up, but when it's hovering right above your net there, you have to deal with it. And Ellendale, predatory in front of the net, puts that in. The Hawks with a lead here, a minute to go. They have to defend this one now to try and claw back into the series.
Good stuff by the Hawks. As you mentioned it, they do indeed claw their way back in. See if they can put the dagger home in this game 3. They would like nothing more than to get a win in game 3. Make this a series. That's going to go across. Chance! And flying underneath the ball is Ninja. He mistimes it, and it's an opportunity gone by again for the Hawks. This game should be more like a 5-2 score with the amount of chances that the Hawks have had, and the Ducks able to survive, at least for right now.
Ninja very aggressive on that play. If you didn't catch it, he was actually trying to bully the last defender into the net. Ended up coming across for him. He couldn't quite make contact. As Mateo into Bumney. Big reaction save out of Ellendale to keep that one away.
Ninja back to the sidewall. 3-2. Ducks now have control. This is going to be up. Bumney is there. It's going to need another touch. Mateo, who circled back, is not going to be able to keep that one in front of him. Now they need to get it in the air, at least for the moment. Where's Bumney at? He's a little far away from it, and it'll hit the ground right there. The Hawks able to take a game. They are down 2-1 in the series as they try to claw their way back in.
Absolutely. Great response game from the Hawks there, but you said it pretty much on the nose, Curtis, that game could have been 3-4, 5-2 if it weren't for Ninja and the inability for him to finish some of those glorious chances that he had. The last one, I take a little bit off of that one. I could see the physical play he was trying to make happen. Just got a little bit too deep on the play as the pass came across. So that's a communications breakdown between himself and Ellendale. If he says that he's going for the demo, Ellendale has to go for that backboard play, the one that you always try and go and hit in free play where you come off the backboard, tap it in. Otherwise, that pass is just to nobody.
Yeah, absolutely. Hawks able to get one. They have a chance to tie the Ducks and force a decisive game 5. It's going to be on point for the Ducks. They get off to a fast start and really play a stifling defense. Get back to the Ducks style of doing things, which is the counter plays that we've seen so often, and force the Hawks into making mistakes, which they have done. The Ducks have been unable to punish.
Yeah, this game, the Hawks were a lot better about maintaining their possession and keeping it in a spot that they can actually work with. And the other thing that I noticed too, they were starving the Ducks at a boost a little bit more, also being very physical, trying to push them out of their way, get them out of their comfort zone. I think that needs to continue for them to be a little bit more successful here in games 4 and 5.
5 minutes on the clock. We're ready for game number 4. It could be the clincher for the Ducks in this series. Otherwise, the Hawks may have something more to say about it. They do have the last win in the series. They took game 3. By a count of 3-2. Ducks trying to take control. They'll take it in the offensive end. Off the back wall. Opportunity. Angle scores. It's Mateo. 1-0 lead, 16 seconds in.
And Ninja, unfortunately, off the kickoff, puts this one way away from him to be able to play any second touch there. Mateo aggressively out of the corner, challenging that ball. Ninja has to be aware that he's there. Keep control of that ball. Try and win a 50-50 against a charging Mateo, because as soon as you flip that ball away from yourself, you're just conceding possession all too easily. They get punished for it very, very quickly.
20 seconds in. This will be a bump into the Ducks corner. The demo may set something up here. It'll be up along the top of the box as that ricochets back the other way. And, oh, good touch from Bumney, and he's able to get this one as he flies towards the ball. I didn't think he had contact, but I was wrong. 2-0.
Just enough boost to get there, floating, kind of falling with style, but it's enough of a touch that it confuses Ninja there, who didn't do himself any favors, driving straight back towards his net with the ball traveling behind him. Has to take a wider line to that one to give himself more options than to just watch that ball go over top of him and into his net.
Might have to see where he started that jump from, because that very well could be a nominee for MLD POTW. Definitely keeping track of that hashtag, guys. If you guys are clipping things, make sure to send it there if you think something deserves it. Winner of the Play of the Week at MLD wins a case of Balls Guarana energy drink sent to their home, and we appreciate Balls for everything they're doing for minor league doubles. 4 minutes left in game number 4. This will be sent back towards the Ducks net. Chance in the top 90. That's not going to go. Chance also in front for Ellendale, and he makes no mistake, and they make the lead halved at one.
Yeah, very good job by Ninja to get this ball upfield. Puts both Ducks in a very, very awkward spot that they can't play that one. Nobody clears out in front. Ellendale just has an open net with all the time in the world to be able to play with to cut that lead down to 1.
Plenty of game left, as Komentik says, and he's absolutely right. 2-1 for the Ducks at the moment. Make it 3 as Mateo flies high and puts it in the top of the box, and it's 3-1 Ducks as they're starting to fly high.
Yeah, you see Ellendale fall back onto his goal line there. Feels side flip out of the way, but would have been up late anyway had he gone up. Just spent too long letting that ball hover on its way in front of their net. Hawks need to get themselves sorted out there, because in their end, they're giving up a lot of space for these shots and these passes, and they're paying for it so frequently.
Off the corner, chance for Mateo, trying to get one more. It's going to bounce in frame. Up is Bumney, but ends up sending this back towards his own net. And Mateo, smartly rotating back, he will catch this and take control. Gets it up and around 1. Has the second touch, and now he's up and around 2. Now up and around this first one the second time towards the net, and Bumney able to put that one home. The Ducks are starting to soar with 3:20 left.
And Ninja getting stuck there. Ellendale coming back, very, very aggressive into there. Probably should have gone to the back post, gave himself more options, but taking that direct line to the near post, trying to intercept that ball, doesn't do himself any favors, just slams into the demo, into the post, and can't play the ball afterwards as Bumney finds the angle.
Minute 45 into game number 4. Ducks really putting their well, I guess it's their webbed feet down, as it were, as we play with not much time left before halftime, at least, and Ninja able to get one back. It's a 2-goal deficit again.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bumney not getting any contact on that. Mateo already committed upfield. Ninja just has to keep his head. Actually does it this time. Puts that in the bottom corner there, giving yourself a lot of time to make that shot count. He does so, and that's an important goal. Still 3 minutes left to play.
2-goal deficit. That's an immediate shot, and it nearly went, as Mateo gets this one off the nose, just barely. Good positioning from him off the kick. Mateo keeps us in the air, gets the dunk. Please, Mateo, 5-2.
He telegraphed this one all the way there. Puts this one in a spot where he knows Ellendale really only has one play at the ball. Rolls his car around, gets the flat part of that top of the Octane hitbox on that one. Very much a big amount of surface area to make that dunk. Just directs that goalward.
Huge, huge moment for the Ducks as they're able to make it a 3-goal lead. Trying to make it 4. As they try to dominate the latter part of this game. That's going to be a play from Bumney. He's going to try to carry this, but taking a save from that is Ellendale. Mateo trying to put this towards the front of the net as well, but it gets ricocheted back the other side. Double touch off the back. Chance for Ellendale, far side. He's going to be well wide of his intended target. Mateo boosts off the wall, gets the ground pinch, and it goes up the ramp. Bumney is there, but he's there a little bit late as Ninja will send this along the side and get it back into Ducks territory one more time. 2-9 left in the 4th game of this series. All 5 played for playoff positioning. This will bounce off the top of Bumney. Mateo gets one off the bottom of his car, trying to sneak this near side. Bumney is not going to be able to get there as Ellendale clears this away from the goal line. It's a minute 51 on the clock. Huge pinch from Mateo, and get a speedometer on that. It's 6-2.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ellendale not getting a great clear on that one. We talked about it a lot, that teams that aren't getting the ball cleared effectively, they're just giving up possession very, very easily to a team that's very, very predatory at midfield right now. The Ducks just drill that one home. big goal there. That pretty much puts it out of reach.
And that's going to be up towards the ceiling, and Ellendale going to go off the half wall. Ninja sends us deep into Ducks territory one more time, trying to find the read. Ducks really starting to assert their dominance in this contest. This will be up along the wall. The fortunate bounce, Mateo with the pinch. It will pinch into frame if Bumney can get there, trying to read it. Puts it behind. Mateo scores. Far side. What a setup from Bumney, getting it behind the defense.
Yeah, ball very high up above the net. Both Ellendale and Ninja commit out to that one, but it's Bumney who gets contact on that. Mateo just waiting for that ball to drop, puts that one in. 7 goals for the Ducks now. They almost feel like they've started this season off where they left off the last one. If you take this team rather than their Platinum League team, is the Platinum League team having a bit of a struggle in their first game earlier this weekend.
Yep, and Ellendale able to get another one on the board. This one at least puts the deficit at 4, but they need a lot with not a lot of time left to try to make this a game.
How about the touch by Ninja there, getting the pass out in front with the final part of their flip to get that one off the backboard down in front for Ellendale to tap it in. Didn't mean a lot, but that one probably going to be good for momentum as they try to cut down the amount of losses they might take in the series.
1:07 left in the contest. Back to the right wing side. Ellendale going off of the sidewall. Incoming play. It's going to bounce off of the top. It's going to bounce in front of the goal line as well. Ducks still really making a claim to this ball at every possible turn. Back to this way come the Hawks. Chance to try a pass across. Getting the angle is going to be Ellendale, but he gets that removed from him. And the Hawks have to give chase into their own end. 35 on the clock. And at this point, it looks for like a foregone conclusion. Ducks going to take Game 4 and the series win. But Game 5, very important for the Hawks. You and I both know how much that one single game can affect playoff positioning down the way.
I still need to see how it's going to affect the league this season, these 3-2 series, because the Champion League, 4 extra weeks, that's 20 extra games to determine the standings at the end of the season. So you have to wonder if in an extended season, the 3-2s aren't as important as they were in the league's past with only the 10 weeks and the 50 games. Time will tell as this one comes to a close. The Ducks 7-3 take their 3rd game of the series, looking for a 4th one as we head into Game 5.
No, we're not going to negate Game 5 importance in this sense, because the Game 5s, if you let too many go, it can add up no matter how many extra games there are. So it does make for a little bit of importance there going into a 5th and deciding game. And really, the Hawks, I think they've played better than losing this series 4-1. So just for a sense of, maybe not for standings even, just for momentum going into next week, to earn themselves a 2-3 against the Ducks, who are one half of the defending champions, it makes sense.
Two-thirds of the defending champions.
Yes.
Little Giant is on their roster, not playing tonight. But you're right. I mean, also remember that the Hawks team, the Hawks franchise at least, is the franchise that ended the 23 week winning streak for the Ducks franchise between seasons 4 and 5.
Yeah, that's something to hang your hat on as well, as the Hawks try to maybe start to get the Ducks number. But at the moment, they will go down in this series. This will be a chance for Ellendale to get a good long shot towards that net. Mateo reads it well, gets a touch back to the top of the box and to midfield. Sending it across is Ellendale. The miss goes to Bumney. Ninja, long touch into the Ducks' end. Trying to read it, misses on the bounce. Ellendale puts one directly on net. A backflip save from Bumney, and Mateo comes in to clean up the mess. 45 seconds in, still scoreless. That's a shot, and Ellendale found the angle just on the bar. It's 1-0.
I've been thinking to myself that had Ellendale just followed through that play by Bumney, recognized he's backwards and isn't going to get a great clear on that, probably could have just drove that straight in underneath as it fell. Does a really good job to make the harder shot, though, out of the corner on an angle to find the far post and take the lead. And that's an important goal for the Hawks, but they have to build up a lead because the Ducks have been scoring in bunches.
Yeah, and they're scoring really not so much. There's not a lot of build-up. They're scoring in bunches, and it really just comes out of nowhere in a lot of cases for the Ducks as they play about a minute in. Chance for Ninja. Ninja going to take this in the offensive end. Taking it out of the corner, touch off the lateral wall. It's going to be out to the top for Ellendale. Ellendale loses that possession. He'll defer to Ninja, but the ricochet will send it along the sidewall and up Finding the touch off the nose is Mateo. He gets this one up and above the crossbar. Ninja with an attempted clear. The good flick will get it at least out to half for the moment, but the Ducks do really, really well to keep it in one more time. About a minute and a half in, 1-0 lead. This is a chance. Hawks can make a 2-goal lead, and that is not going to happen as Ninja has to take possession in the offensive corner. Back towards the sidewall. Touch top of the box. Ninja with the save is what they'll give him. He has time and space and also ball control. Ends up being a pass into the middle, the bounce off the corner. And Bumney with the takeaway and the possession again. Ducks will try to transition it the other way. Hawks don't let them. Again, all over the ball. Hawks a very aggressive couple of players at this moment in time. They are keeping ball control pretty much exclusively, aside from the clearing attempts the Ducks are trying to give them.
Until that, as Bumney's able to get one pass, doesn't have any boost to work with, unfortunately. That's a really good challenge. Almost finds a way in off the hitbox of Ellendale between Bumney and that plank hitbox of the Mantis. Really, really dangerous play here as the Hawks, as their pressure finally breaks, really having to defend aggressively as the Ducks try to look for that equalizer.
That's going to be across the box. Chance for Ninja. It's going to go off the post. Watch out for the Ducks the other way. Having a runner is going to be Bumney, and he turns the corner. It's a 1-1 game. 2-point swing as the Hawks can't get it on the other side.
Commit to that first-time shot. You absolutely have to make it count. Ninja, unfortunately, can't get up high enough to direct it down. Jumped a little bit late to make contact on the ball. Skied it off the bar upfield as Bumney just has a field day upfield to take that one in. Ties the game up here 1-1. A little bit less than half of Game 5 left.
Ninja going to try to make something happen slow, but the Ducks don't like slow. They're going to take the ball away. It's going to be off of the top, just above the bar. Opportunity. It's going to go off the top again, and that's going to be a touch off the nose. Bouncing off of the half wall. Another good touch towards that Hawks net, and Mateo puts it in the far side. He beats an overextended crew, and it's 2-1.
The big mistake by Ellendale. You saw him just out of frame, front flip forward, and that pulled him way out of position to be able to defend that ball. He essentially goes right lateral with the ball, and then as soon as he does that, Mateo just picks it off, puts it into an open net, and it's a 2-point swing now for the Ducks. Just like that, they punish two critical mistakes and find themselves in the lead again.
That's just prototypical Ducks play. Stereotypical Ducks play as they just take advantage of mistakes for most of their 20-something week winning streak. As they continue things here, this will be off of the sidewall. Off the back. Going for the physical play is Mateo, but nobody there on the receiving end. Off the corner. Bounce for Ninja. Ninja realizes he has to turn and get this, but not before Bumney is able to get there first. Up is Mateo, wins the challenge, trying for a double, flies above it. Still an opportunity for Bumney, but Ninja with a really good read will leave that one to the midfield. 2-1 lead for the Ducks still here. About 65 seconds left in game number 5. Ducks trying to secure a 4-1 series win. They will have to earn it, no doubt about that. Ninja trying to find something. Finds the bounce. That's going to be an awkward play. Back to the top. Ellendale needs to make this count, but it goes across to the box, and Bumney there with the save. I don't even think he got credit for a save, as it was just wide, but 43 seconds left. Still a 2-1 score for the Ducks.
Absolutely had to be a power shot from Ellendale there. Just kind of scuffed it a little bit, put it into the turf, gave Bumney an easy save. And those, like all the opportunities that Ninja had in previous games where he had wide open netted his mercy and decided to grant them said mercy, those are the types of chances that are going to burn you in a long season. Let's just back this up a little bit here. Letting Bumney have control of that one there. You see Ninja cheating out there. He has to be decisive to go to that one. Also, could have seen that Mateo was going to beat him to that one because of the hesitation and just wait to defend that one because it's not a very powerful shot. Those two little decisions leave that shot wide open, and the Hawks now have to find two in the final 20 seconds.
20 seconds indeed, and that may very well do it, as the Ducks may have just secured a 4-1 series win, and that is a big one to get as they get off to a fast start in defense of their championship. That's Ellendale towards the Ducks net, and they'll at least get one back. They have a prayer, albeit it's a long one, but it's a prayer nonetheless with a 3-2 score.
Yeah, Ninja running the screenplay here on Mateo actually manages to get him out of the way. It looked like a bit of a bump that put the underside of Mateo's car. This is a great face-off for them. Watch the cheat play. The Hawks are going to look to kill this. No, Ellendale goes to the side. They miss out. It'll roll up. They've still got an opportunity, Curtis, but Mateo getting there first, that should kill it.
That should indeed. It'll bounce in front of that net, and the Ducks with a solid 4-1 effort in week number 1. And that is very, very good stuff from the defending champs. Mateo and Bumney really bringing the house down with their play. The Hawks were not out of all but maybe one of these games. They really, really had a chance on 4 of these 5 games. Could not get the job done. They'll be looking to bounce back next week. But they have some things to look at here and improve on. No doubt about that. They'll see the Ducks again.
Yeah, they will. Week 14 will be the rubber match for these two teams as we go through the schedule. But a little bit of stuff to attend to first, guys. We've got I think we have the winner from our Arctic Cooling giveaway, and I've just checked my Discord now. The winner is Fanny Ho from Brooklyn, New York. So congratulations to you. We'll get in touch with you on Twitter to give you the details, get you the shipping information, and get you the CPU cooler courtesy of our friends at Arctic Cooling. All the plays that you guys like from that last game, make sure you clip them, send them to @MLDoubles with hashtag MLDPOTW. To submit them for the MLD Play of the Week presented by Balls Guarana. Get free shipping with promo code MLD at balls.com. We're going to take a quick break here. When we come back, it's the second of 2 Champion League matchups on the schedule for today. We'll be visiting the Tropic Division of the Orange Conference for the Wizards playing against the Hurricanes. Don't want to miss that one. Curtis and I will be back. You're watching MLD Showdown Sunday here live on Twitch.tv.